Hey Gundies, and welcome to today's pickups video. This is a special one. I went to Sydney just recently. I'm still on holidays at the moment, which is fantastic. Not being at work is always great. And I just wanted to share a couple of the games that I picked up while I was over in Sydney. If you haven't been to Sydney, it is the best place in Australia to go. It is just non-stop shopping, places everywhere. In the week that I was there, I didn't even get around to probably a quarter of the things that I could have seen. But I checked out the Opera House from a distance. I didn't actually go in there, but I went on this awesome ferry ride where I got to see some of the city from the water. There was like some warships there that I've got a bit of a clip here to show Mark the Martian. Checked out Taronga Zoo. That was amazing there as well. I went to this amazing place called Hobbyco. Now, I bought from these guys many times on eBay, but going to the actual store was amazing. There was Gundams everywhere, and I picked up this one here, a Zaku 2 Gundam, and this is something I'm so keen to build. There was things for everyone within this store. There was model trains. I'll show you this little video of the model train setup they had in the window. It was so cool. But yeah, they had anime figurines, just anything you can think you can build was there. 2 levels as well. I had this huge Gundam there that I had to have a video of. It was just awesome. I love the Halloween style I had there. It was just an awesome place to check out. Checked out a couple of comic places there. King's Comics was the main one I went to, and picked up some really awesome Terminator comics there. This was a set of 4 which I am going to read. I'm super excited for the new RoboCop game, so this is something that I'm really keen to look into. It was an amazing comic book store which you guys have to check out if you're in Sydney. And then one of my other big highlights in Sydney was going to Bondi Beach for the first time. Wow, this beach was so amazing. The sand was so thick and lush, and no shells as well. We have some beautiful beaches here in Adelaide, Australia, but there's lots of shells around. This is just amazing, just crystal, clear waters. Something that you would see out of a movie. It was just picture perfect and just such a marvelous weather. I did get quite burnt being there, even though it was like a nice 20. I think it was like about 28 degrees that day. So yeah, overall Sydney was amazing, but I just wanted to share a couple little things with you guys that you could have a look at. There's lots of other things that I've got as well, which I might put up as some single little reels for you guys to check out. But let's get into what you guys are here for, and that is the pickups. I picked up a Switch title. This one obviously influenced by Mark the Martian, and this is Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I'm really keen to get into the Fire Emblem series. I don't know if this was the latest one or whether the other title was the newer one, I don't know, but I saw this for $50, which was kind of cheap here in Australia. I know it might be for you guys out there in the US, you might be going, oh my god, it's a lot of money, but for a Switch game here, it's not too bad of a price. So really keen to see what this series is all about. I love my sort of strategy RPGs, big fan of ST Gundam in that genre, and Disgaea, those sort of games. So this is really something I'm keen to check out. I know my friend Mark is a big fan of it.
I'm on it. So obvious.
Then I picked up this one here. It was really cheap, and this one is the Tasmanian Tiger. This is the HD. So I believe this was out on PS2 back in the day. And being the Aussie that I am, I thought, you know what, I need to give this sort of platform game a try and see what it's all about. I know it's not the greatest game out there, I think I've been told, but it's just nice to have this in the collection. I always find that these are just something that you can just unwind with. They're nice and relaxing, and I just love the graphics of this, and you know, being an Aussie character in this, had to pick it up. And then this one here has been on my wish list for some time. Now I picked up the PS4 version purely for the fact that it was cheap, and there's a PS5 free upgrade, so why the hell not? And that is Valkyrie Asylum. Really keen to get into this series. I think I had a title on the DS that I never got around to playing. Please forgive me if it wasn't on the DS. I know it was one of the handheld devices with Nintendo, but forever since I've been absolutely keen to get into this series. I know there's a lot of games out there within this series as well, but yeah, so can't wait to give it a go. If you've tried it out, please let me know. Then we get this one here. I'm trying to get all the Sword Art Online games, and this one here is Alicization Licorice. I've probably got that completely wrong. Please forgive me. Don't unsubscribe because of that. But it's nice to have the whole complete game here. Last time I picked up a Sword Art Online game, I think it was like Fatal Frame, I think was the name of the title, Sword Art Online. It could be wrong, but the EB Games only sent me out the bloody disc, so I've sold the disc now, and I'm gonna have to get the full copy again off of eBay. But yeah, I've never played the Sword Art Online games. I've got quite a number of the titles on PS4 now. I'm trying to get the whole set of them, but I do want to play them at some stage. So if you recommend these games, please let me know. You're gonna laugh. I honestly thought that this was like a game you could only play online. So I'm really glad that it isn't, so that you can play it offline, and looking forward to seeing what it's all about. Now the next one I picked up was Wild Hearts of the PS5. Now I got this for an absolute steal, $29 sealed, and that was from JB Hi-Fi. And I have heard some good things about this. I checked up, I thought before buying this I would check out the reviews, and for the most part it looked like it was pretty good. From what I gather, that this game is much like Monster Hunter in a way, so I'm keen to give that a go. I was a big fan of playing the Monster Hunter game on the PS4, and so looking forward to seeing what this one is all about.
Karakuri alone may not be enough to bring down every beast.
And then lastly, some of you guys might laugh about this, I picked up Formula 1 Manager 22. I love my Formula 1 racing, I love car racing, I love cars for that matter. And I thought, you know, this might be a little bit of an RPG style. You know, you guys have a love RPGs in the form of a Formula 1 game. So this is my first F1 Manager title, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it plays. I think I'm going to have a blast. From one of my colleagues that I worked with in a previous store that I worked in said that you get to like pick out like different sponsorships, different vehicles, and all that sort of thing. So I'm really keen to see what this is like. If you played it, let me know.
A fantastic start from the hat. Oh, big look up there!
Alright, well Gundies, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a short little one, and there's a good reason behind that, because there is a lot of games coming, so please stay tuned for the next Pickups episode. We have a heap of reviews coming out as well, so I've got a review coming out for Biomutant. That's a little bit of it as a secret there. If you guys have got through to the end of this video, you will know that is coming up next, and I've been having some interesting time with that game, so you have to stick around and find out what's happening there. And then after that, we have our next Hot Wheels review game that's we're going to be doing, and then after that, something again of my personal choice before going into the next Halo review. So there's going to be 4 game reviews coming up quite soon. I'm pumping these videos out for you guys as a thank you to each and every one of you who supports me. Alright Gundies, until next time, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later.